So we're going to make this document look like a Jeopardy game or Jeopardy game board. Go ahead and add in, you should be used to this by now, in the upper left-hand corner, go ahead and add in your name and the title of the assignment, which is just Microsoft Word aligning objects in the upper left-hand corner of your document. Next, you are going to change the page color to blue. I wonder how many of you remember how to do this. Whoopsie. Sorry, guys, I practiced. How many of you remember how to do this from when we did the Bitmoji bedroom, if we already did that or not? Okay, so to change page color to blue, which, sorry, let me go here real quick. So this is what we're going to try to attempt to make our paper look like. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and change it to landscape real quick. Go ahead and do that. So I went ahead and changed it to landscape, which if you forget how to do that, go to layout and then orientation, and then I zoomed down so we can see the entire page in our screen. I just came down here to the bottom right-hand corner and dragged that little scroll bar to zoom it down to 60%. All right, now we're going to change the background color of the document to blue. So we're going to go to design, and then just going to come over here to page color, and then just click. It doesn't matter. We don't have to get too legit about this. Let's go ahead and just pick this blue color. Okay. So for the last step on this slide, we're going to go ahead and add in the heading boxes and align those to the page. So just to have an idea of what we're doing, these here are your heading boxes. We're just going to do the same thing they did here just to make it easy. Item 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Those are the heading or category boxes. So let's go to your Word document. And let's start off by adding in one rectangle. So you're going to go to your insert, shapes, your rectangle, go ahead and click and drag and give yourself a little rectangle. Now we're going to need to change the color. It looks like here that the color is a little bit of a lighter blue. So let's go from there. With it selected, you'll be on the Format tab. Let's go to Shape Fill. Let's find a lighter color. There you go. That works. If you need to, you might need to go to custom or whatever, or more fill colors, my bad, and find a better one. Okay, so once you get your color, let's go ahead and type in that item 1. So with it selected, you don't have to click or anything. You should just be able to type in item 1. And I know it's kind of hard to see because I'm zoomed out, but I can see it clearly enough. So we've got our first category, block category. Let's check how many there are. There are a total of 7. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and copy that one that we have 6 more times. So with it selected, I'm going to select the outer rim so that the cursor is not flashing. I'm going to, select the outside of the shape perimeter. I'm going to hit Control C, and then I'm going to hit Control V. I'm going to hold down Control and just hit V 6 times. So Control V. Did I hit the Control C? My bad. Hang on, guys. Control C first. Oh, all right. So then Control. So I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, I was just holding Control the whole time and just hitting V. So I have a total of 7 of those. We'll go back and change the item 1s, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 5, 7 in a minute. Sorry. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take these and just kind of spread them out a little bit just so it makes it easier for me to grab them. But I'm not going to worry right now about getting them aligned up properly. Just quickly kind of do this so they're just not overlapping each other like so. My Lord, this is harder than I thought. All right, so now you kind of got them spread out. So like I said, notice how in the actual Jeopardy board, these guys, they're all lined up evenly. They are they have the exact same amount of space between them, and all their tops are lined up and their bottoms are lined up. So that's what we're going to do now. Instead of doing it manually, we're going to do it all at one time. So the first thing you got to do is you got to select them all. Hopefully you know how to do this by now. Select the first one, hold down Shift, and click the rest of them. Continue to hold down Shift. You don't have to let up Shift every time. I'm just holding Shift and clicking. Okay, so you've got all of the objects selected here, and now we're going to align them. So you're going to come up here to your Format tab, and you're going to come over here to where it says Align. Now, in this case, we want to make sure right here where it says Align Selected Options, make sure that is selected. And then you might have to go back up and reopen the alignment menu. And what you're going to do now is there's different ways you can do this. I think the best way is just to align them to the top, which basically means, excuse me, whichever of your objects is the topmost. So you see this one, this is the highest one up. It is going to align the rest of the objects to the top, the very top of that one. So they should all be nice and even lined up at the tops. So I'm going to go ahead and hit align top. So now they're all aligned that way. Now, notice how the spacing between them is not even. So that's the next thing we're going to do. So they should still be selected. So you should just have to go up here to where it says align again. And this time, we're not going to just keep it as align selected objects. This time we're going to say align to page. So what that should do, so go ahead and select that, align to page. That will evenly space them out according to the size of the page, if that makes sense, equally on the page. So now we're going to hit align. Now this time we're going to say distribute horizontally, which means it's going to distribute them evenly across the page horizontally. So now that you've done that, you should see that they are all perfectly aligned. So the next thing I need you to do is just go in there and change each one of these from saying item 1 to item 2, and then item 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go ahead and do that now.